Hi, YouTube. Hello. Hello. Hey, chat. Say hi to YouTube. I don't know. It'll most likely get cut, but you know. Okay, so round one will be player one is Pavel. Player two is MK. So Pavel is playing 12 post. I think that's the name of the deck. 12 post, and then MK playing some variation of Stifle-naught. So yeah. Let's get this started. Oh, you can see my hands. Don't look at my hands! No one look. If you look... Whoa, that's a foil Delver. Were they foiled before? So, I am now just realizing that I didn't get the tournament results for this day. I think it might be too late to get them. Wow. Okay, that was a quick Delver flip. So MK quickly doing what Delver does. So this is, I guess we call it Delver-naught instead of Stifle-naught. I'm not sure. Like, are the dreadnoughts just a gimmick in this deck, or because I don't know. So if you're playing 4 dreadnoughts, I assume that dreadnoughts replace what Murktide Regent is supposed to do. It's way less investment, but the cards that you use along the way with Murktide are like just generically good with Delver, whereas with the Dreadnought package, you need to run stuff like Stifles and Dress Downs in the main board. So I'm not exactly sure what you sacrifice to play the Dreadnoughts. I think he's just confirming what it does, because I'm not sure what language Pavel's Elvish Reclaimers are. But it is a relevant card. Much relevant. Like Pakari's analysis, it's mad because of playing those kinds of cards you just mentioned. Yeah, and another thing is like it has it has many more downsides than Murktide. Like Murktide's biggest downside is it doesn't like it conflicts with DRC, and it's very much a late game card, like mid to late game. Like you can technically play a Murktide early if you want to get it down as like a 4/4 or like maybe a 5/5. But it's like relatively like mid game still at that point. But with the Dreadnoughts, you can have it as early as turn 1 or turn 3, right? Maybe it's around the same. Yeah, I think like I personally would probably still run Murktides. It's a little more evasive, although the 12 like it's a give and take, right? You get more power like up front, right? It's like the Dreadnought's a 12/12, whereas Murktide is max an 8/8 up front. Um but you like the Murktide is flying, the Dreadnought is trample. Um but the biggest downsides I think are prismatic ending, right? You can't prismatic ending Murktide region. It's just impossible. There's not 8 colors of mana, whereas 1 white removes the Phyrexian Dreadnought. Although being able to kill extremely fast is relevant. Like Murktide is 3 attacks, whereas Dreadnought's just 2. Assuming that nothing else has happened in match. Then again, Both are nullified by Maze of Ith. So here's our dress down. This forces Pavel to do something. So this is really good for MK because it forces Pavel to do like use his Elvish Reclaimer if he didn't necessarily want to, but it's also setting him up for his next turn as well. So Pavel now just has a 1/2, which he's effectively done nothing with. So MK getting in for another 3. It's gonna Maze of Ith it. Can you guys see the life totals? Okay, good. So down comes a Phyrexian Dreadnought. So after the dress down has disappeared, Pavel is now using the Elvish Reclaimer. What he gets is hard to say. There's so many routes he could take. Like, I think it might be too early to try and go for a Dark Depths. So he might just sack the forest and go for another Glimmer Post. Does this do anything? The ability is still on the stack, no? I'm kind of curious as to what they were talking about. If Michael or if blech, if MK decided that he was trying to nullify the Reclaimer, he should have dress down in response to the trigger of the previous dress down. Where are these games taking place? This is at our local game store, Cardboard Classics. Just north of Toronto. I think it's in the Vaughan area. No, I don't think it's North York. It's like Vaughan. I would consider it Vaughan. I guess if you want to be more specific, it's Thornhill. Yeah, but it gets a little tricky. Like Thornhill is like half Markham, half Vaughan. Like some people consider it Vaughan, some people consider it Markham. It is north of the wall. Yes, it's just outside Toronto. I'm not sure exactly where you're located. So if you're already in Canada or Southern Ontario, then yeah, we are north, still north of the north. Because if you're in the States, you would consider us north of the wall, I guess. Oh, you're in Cali? Wow, welcome! Yes, we are definitely north of the wall. And very east for you. Welcome, welcome. I'll have to post it somewhere, but if you guys missed it, we have a we have the YouTube channel up and running if you want to see past games. Um there's no new games as of yet. They're just kind of individual matches of ones that we've already reviewed on Twitch, and it has my Twitch commentary. So once I catch up on that stuff, there will be new videos going up. So you can find that at youtube.com/@lazymtg. That should take you straight to the YouTube page, and then we also have a new Discord. So I think during the sideboarding of this match, I'll try and see if I can throw up those links. That must be nice, man. It was actually so funny. So recently, my one of my brothers moved to Australia, and it was during the fall. I think he left in September of last year, and it was like winter here, and it was like during the time of like the snowfall, So it was like white outside. And he's that very morning when we like woke up to see the snow, he had sent us a video of him just like chilling on a beach, having a picnic, just relaxing. And he was like, "Y'all can't beat this Australian like weather." And he is like he had a surfboard out, I think, and he was like considering surfing. I'm not sure about that, but he was definitely big chilling on white sandy beaches. And I was so jealous because I took a video and I sent it back to him. I was like, "You see white sandy beaches, we see just white blinding snow, which sucks." Must be nice. So Pavel's surviving here, locking down this Phyrexian Dreadnought with a Maze of Ith. So now we're green setting for how much is this? The Glimmer Post tap or the Cloud Post taps for 3. He's getting another Reclaimer. So MK needs to start finding some wastelands there. Well, one right off the top. Ironic. I assume he takes out the Maze of Ith. Not to get political, but you trade weather for medical coverage? I don't disagree. Honestly, you can get by weather. All you need to do is layer up and work out. Because if you're out of shape, boy, shoveling snow really sucks. I would know. Alright, so Pavel is chump blocking one of the Reclaimers that was a 3-4. Here comes a second Dreadnought. And he's flinging with the trigger on the stack. That was a fling in Legacy. Ooh, boy, do we love this format! Wow! That calls for a... I don't have a soundboard set up. I wonder... I'll add it to the YouTube video. I'll edit in a little celebration. We need to have a tone for when something's like totally unexpected comes up. Alright, so that's sideboarding. Michael is up by 1. I keep saying Michael when I should say MK. I don't remember if he gave me permission to use his real name. But I'd rather use MK because there's already a Mike that sometimes comes to the store and I don't want to get them confused. So yeah, while they're sideboarding, let me see if I can throw this up. I don't know where I would put it though. Well, let's switch back to this mode so you guys can see my edits. But yeah. How do I say your name, Side Norna? Norna? So Bowmaster is banned, you're... What do you mean putting up your baby? I don't understand what that means. Is this West Side slang? Can someone translate? Oh, what deck have you been playing? Oh, that's true. The moment you play Glimpse of Nature, it's kind of over, isn't it? All right, here. This is the best I could do on a quick basis, but those are the new links. I know you can't click them. Though I'm working on putting both of I don't know if I can advertise YouTube. Probably not, but it's the YouTube link is a lot easier to remember than the Discord link, but I'm working on getting the panel that's below the video on Twitch. So I think it's pretty empty right now. I think there's like a follower recognition thing there right now that I have no idea how it got there or how to use it. But I'll put like Twitch down there, and then once I figure out donations, I'll put donations down there. I'm not expecting donations, but I kind of just want to fill the space. And I have no idea how to like what to do to fill it. But yeah. Visit the new YouTube. Give me a sub. Let's get it. Thought you were supposed. I was considering it. I was considering it because I didn't like the direction Twitch was going, but their recent changes have not affected me in any way. So, kind of just sticking to what I know. Yeah, Twitch is kind of not great right now. But whatevs. Worked so hard, and people be giving me like Prime subs. I also don't know how to like make money on YouTube. I also don't really care much for it. So I think one downside is Pavel kind of takes quite a long time sideboarding. But I don't fault him. I might have to do a little bit more editing in the YouTube videos and just like trim out the sideboarding. I don't know if people want that. I have to hit 1K subs and 4K watch hours. Yeah, so if you guys have Amazon Prime, you can use your Prime Gaming. You can use your Prime sub. You can use the Twitch Prime Gaming sub to give me some money for free. If you're already paying for Amazon Prime services, it's a lot easier than hitting 1K subs and 4K watch hours on YouTube at this point. He's faster than you? I don't think so. We can meet in the middle. You both take a while. But better to take a while and be more diligent than to be extremely quick and make mistakes. As someone who you recently hit, what was your goal for face reveal? Hey, so you have to do a face reveal then, right? You're gonna stream the face reveal? Are you gonna stream it on YouTube or Twitch? Ah, you're in the same boat as me, eh? Alright. So Pavel out a mull to 6. MK keeping a 7. Starts off with Once Upon a Time. Card's perfect for fixing your mana. Or getting some action. I guess it's kind of tough because your only action is Elvish Reclaimer and like Primeval Titan. Yeah, you kind of stick with what you're comfortable with, right? Although the plus side of streaming on YouTube is that you don't have to like delay upload your VODs. It automatically uploads it for you. Which is kind of cool. So MK playing an island and then passing. I think he has a Dreadnought and a Fling in hand. So if that's the game plan he's going with, it's gonna be a wild ride. So I think the Egyptian god card in his hand is Force of Will. Yeah, but like there's graffiti on it. So I guess somewhat impressive. I don't know. If I had like alpha or if I had like a Abu like basics, someone drew dicks on it. Is it still worth the same amount? Not saying that this person's signature looks like looks phallic or anything, but quick equations, you know. Is it the artist signature? Ooh, I guess it's not graffiti. I guess it's just like heavily damaged or heavily played then. If the reason is he got it like significantly cheaper, it depends on how much cheaper. If he paid like 60 to 50% of the value, I still don't think I would buy it. But Jim came back to he's coming back to the store. Have you seen his guru? He has guru forests. Oh boy, those ones are clean. Have I seen Yu-Gi-Oh! Atraxa? What's the Yu-Gi-Oh! Atraxa? Post a link in the chat. Well, you can take a look at it. So Besajude the Dreadnought. Is this attacking? Wait, what's happening? Oh, he's bolting it. Okay. Ooh. That lightning bolt was shattered glass altered. Brainstorm. So it looks like this deck also falls victim to Delver sickness. Or Delver illness. The Delver illness is like you tend to draw one half of the deck a lot more often than drawing both. So obviously he went with the Phyrexian side of the deck. Didn't have the control to really back up everything. I guess he couldn't really account for Beseju. It's really hard to like stop the ability. Because he stifled the Dreadnought already. He can't always have the second stifle for something like Beseju. Yeah, that's another thing. But I don't really see many EEs. I think like the primary deck that runs EE is like Death Shadow. I think. Oh, I have seen this one. This isn't really Yu-Gi. Like it's an alternate art. I call them like the Yu-Gi-Oh cards because it was the Egypt theme, and they do actually like have like a Yu-Gi-Oh border. Like super small card art, big ass text box, and like super blocky frame. You always ran them in 2-color decks? Really? I generally don't. I generally tend not to play EEs unless there's three or less, or three or more colors. Like the capability of getting 3 colors. But then again, a lot of the decks that I play EE in have Moxen in it. So this Dragon's Rage Chandler looking kind of thin here. Good news is he has Dressed Down Dreadnought set up and ready to go, but cannot force a will back up, unfortunately. Killing zeros and ones so valuable. That's true. There's a lot of prominent zeros and 1-drops. I guess. Oh, I didn't consider Urza Saga tokens. Yeah, you might be right. But then, why wouldn't more decks be playing EE in the board? I guess it's risky. I guess it's risky to play them and then run into like a Pithing Needle main board. That'd be really awkward. So MK tapping one island to pay for the Tabernacle at Pendrel Vale. You know, I recently learned what the actual name for Tabernacle is. I've always called it Tabernacle. I didn't know it was the Tabernacle at Pendrel Vale. I always thought it was Tabernacle at the Pendrel Vale. The difference of the can make. Like, they should take. Oh, this is interesting. Does Dress Down make it so that Dragon's Reach Channeler lose the ability to have to pay 1 mana on the upkeep? I think this is a layering of effect, right? So I think the Dress Down would override the Tabernacle. Yeah, but Pendulum Mist, isn't that like 5 mana? Oh my god. I'm just actually using the built-in database. I think it says all creatures gain the ability, right? I've seen the Atraxa's Praetor's Voice in Gilded Foil. That one looked really nice. So what does Tabernacle actually say? I was already on Scryfall. All creatures have. So yeah, wouldn't Just Down overwrite it? I guess that's the conclusion that we got to. Cool. Yeah, how much mana is Pendrel Mists? There's only 2 elves in Pendrel. Oh, it's 4 mana? Yikers! 4 mana when instead I can just play a land. But I have to pay much money. I think I might be getting mine next week. Alrighty, so the Glimmer Post gets tapped for the Endurance. This is kind of a rough position for Pavel. He's not. I'm not sure if Tabernacle is the right land for this deck. I mean, yes, you play very few creatures, but you don't have the ability to pressure your opponent's lands like lands does. Right? With lands, you're constantly in the position of being able to waste land and ghost quarter away your opponent's lands so that they can no longer pay for the Tabernacle tax. But in this deck, you're not like applying the same pressure. They all play 1? Really? Like, would this not just be like better off as a different land? Slow them down to cast Prime Time? I don't know. It like, but like, Legacy's gotten so fast that like, it's like not worth it to do that, right? All I'm saying is that if you're looking to get like builds, like I don't think 12 post is a bad deck. I think it's actually very good. I like to call it like a Thanos style deck where like it offers an end game inevitability where other decks don't. Yeah, but it's not $4,000 useful. You know what I mean? Like, this deck just doesn't need it. And there's another fling. Well, the fling since the beginning of the game. So, like, because I know Pavel already plays a Glacial Chasm. Probably bad for this matchup. But Tabernacle is known to be so good against Delver decks. I guess only in lands, though, because lands can just strip them away of all of their mana. I guess that's true. I guess it gives you some playability against, like, the Storm decks, the Storm variants that empty for, like, 3 or 4. Man, there's still a lot of time left in this match. But Pavel lost. Okay, hold on. Let me see what's in the end of this. It looks like they're just talking. Oh, sorry. I was asked to look because I think MK opens a package, but I don't want to reveal any information here. Okay, let's not bring up the volume here. All right, so he asked me to look at this package. What did he order? Oh my god. Oh, be careful, please. Oh my god. Oh my god. He is just tearing it open. I wonder where he ordered it from. There's no advertising on that package. Oh! 2 Judge Foil, 3 Judge Foil polluted deltas. Wow. Okay, you want to see what's happening? Sorry, I didn't want to share any. I wanted to make sure that there wasn't any personal information that he was sharing, but there wasn't really anything. But these card things are kind of nice, but when you order like an abundance of cards and they try to jam it in there, it's not great. Look at how pretty these are. Wow. Look at him flexing. What a guy. Alright. Hasn't even been an hour yet. Okay, we'll move on to the next game. Boop. Oh god. No one told me that the socials... Sorry, I should remove that. sorry. I totally forgot that they were there. Oh god. Maybe what I'll have to do is when I'm editing this, I take just the original footage, like play footage, and put my stream voice over it. And not have the stream video. Thought it was my ad? It was my ad during sideboarding, not during the final game. I'm pretty sure you guys missed half of it. Alright, so we got Aaron on one side. I don't know his username, so we're using his real name. And then we got the Clown Town Prince himself. And I can't call him Cheese Pizza, that'd be awkward. So we gotta say Clown Prince, we can't abbreviate it. Oh, I love these Dragon Shield colors, man. They look so good. But look at the tops of them. Why are they so, like, wavy? What happened? I never understand how people could get their sleeves like that. It's always been a mystery to me. Alright, so Aaron on his typical blue-white control. And what is the Clown Prince playing today? Old sleeves. But I've had, like, my matte green Dragon Shields that I still use. I've been using for, like, almost 5.5 years, and they don't look like that. They're a little grimy, but they definitely don't have wavy top. wonder if I still have them. I might have converted everything to purple katanas, actually. Actually, no. I think I reused them for the legacy gauntlet. Yeah, these are really nice colors. Their dual sleeves, I really like their dual line, where like the inside of the sleeve is black, and then the outside, like the back of the sleeve, is like the color. They're all pastel. Don't like duals? What? Oh wait, no. Aaron's aren't duals. His are just mattes, because you can see the color through the back. But the Clown Prince's sleeves are definitely duals. You like color borders? I see. I see. I don't know. I like the black back just because, like, some of the dragon shields you can see through if you hold them at the right angle. I don't think you could like see through like actual like during gameplay, but everything is a factor in competitive play. So Josh, when are you gonna play Magic? Will he be your commander? Will you play commander? If you ever want to play like commander and stuff, we don't use real cards. So if you ever actually want to play, we can work with you to build a deck list, and then we can just proxy you some cards. All of my commander decks are proxied. I think only a couple of the commanders are real. That's because I like opened them in like commander or collector boxes. Ghidorah, Godzilla deck, and I'll even toss in Guile and Fortnite. Yo, we could do all of that for you. Like seriously, like honest. If you want to build a deck like that, we can. You can put any artwork you want on it. Join the Discord. I'm not lying, because we proxy everything. My friend that makes the proxies, his islands are the Shark Islands from Fortnite. They actually look really good. Yeah, Commander's not like Commander's where proxies should be played. It's not a real format. It has no regulations. I don't know. I don't understand why people don't understand that. I don't know why people pay so much money for Commander cards when the entire like economic situation of Commander product is a bubble. It's all fake money. This is one of the topics I touch on in my angry video to wizards. Is why are people dumb and why do people pay $60 for a Dockside Extortionist? You're just like asking to be taken advantage of. Yeah. I mean, I understand the mentality of wanting to own like the real cards and everything, but like people have to realize that they're playing a format where it's all about like self-expression. Yeah, and especially when we're playing a format like Legacy here, and commander cards can be played in the format competitively, it's really like messed up if the cards are like extremely expensive. Like imagine if I needed a playset of like a commander card and it's $100 and no one is selling the singles because they are all using them. I need to buy 4 decks just for 4 cards. Just let them pimp. But that's my issue. Like you can go so well beyond in terms of pimping out if you're like proxying. No, like I guess one argument against it is that if you have like a theme, right? Like you're playing like an artist deck. So if your artist is all like Vulcan, what's his name? Vulcan Baga? Is that his name? I picked Jason Chan. Okay, Jason Chan's the one who who did Jace the Mind Sculptor original artwork. If you wanted all like your entire deck to be Jason Chan cards, sure, I can understand that. But you can also get that extremely pimped, right? If you have a card that isn't done by Jason Chan, you can see if he'll do an alter for you, so you can make it a Jason Chan artwork. See, like that's like the whole thing about like Commander is like, I guess if it's like CEDH, you want to like foil everything, then everything has to be like Wizards official. If that's how you want to pimp it, I guess sure, go ahead. But like, I don't know. Like trust. I was very against using proxies because I like owning my cards, but I don't know. For Commander, it's also like Commander's a rotating format now. It's actually unbelievable. It's actually insane how Wizards has managed to make everything like a rotating format. I guess not rotating in the traditional sense, but what is he naturally order for? Natural ordering for? Man, I totally skipped out on all the analytics of this video, of this match. Hey, that natural order should be exiled. Oh, true. Hey, there's no Yorion. Is this not like what's the deck called? 4-color. Or no, maybe it's just Bant order, right? Bant natural order. Bug order? Oh, it is bug. There's no white. It's black. Okay. Okay. Am I missing something? The natural order should be exiled, right? Oh, I just realized there's no life total. Oh, man. Okay, I have to go back and put it in. Like, I can't even... I know it's, like, shifted down for you guys, but I can't even see it. I guess you can see the top of it, but you can't see the bottom. Ooh, boy. Too shiny for your eyes. Dude, it's so nice. Those Mercadian... I was actually, at one point, like, considering buying the foil Mercadian Mask Brainstorms from Cardboard Classics, but they only had 3, and I was like, what the hell am I gonna do with 3? Fuck that. If they had 4, I actually, like, probably would have done it. Foil Hull Breacher. Foil full art. Okay, so he flushed it in during the end step. Draws for turn. That is a Ponder. I don't know. Because he has foil masks brainstorms, do you think he should get foil Time Spiral Remastered Ponders? Or keep the Lorwyn ones? It's the age-old question of foil OG versus foil matching. Like, I like the artwork on this Ponder more, but the old border foils just look so good. Always prefer first version foil. Okay. I disagree with you, but I see your point. Because, like, I'm very okay with, like, OG foils. But you need to have a code, right? If not everything is OG foil, then kind of rough. When was the first time Brainstorm was printed? It was definitely not masks, right? What was the first printing? Maybe it was masks. No, wasn't Ice Age before masks? I can never remember the order. Brainstorm? Does this show oldest to newest? So Ice Age was first printing? Feel the new old border colors are ass. Somehow they can't get it matching. Well, they're not meant to match old, right? They're ink. I think it's their ink and the cardstock make a big difference into like the shade of the color. And they're not like they're definitely like the thing is like if you look at the Time Spiral remastered foils, like the retro foils, they're actually pretty close to like the OG foils. I think the one big noticeable difference was in red cards when they tried to do them. Red cards had a lot of errors in them, especially in like double name printing. Why? What do you mean? The border just looks better. Leave it out in the sun for a while. Probably match the colors that way. Because they're pretty much just a little darker. I guess a little is not quite accurate. They're quite depending on the card. I think the lands are like a lot darker than old cards. But again, that might be just time or card stock. Yeah, I kind of tried to look too. Like there weren't even any printings on eBay for the Time Spiral Remastered Thoughtseizes. But my god, dude, those borders look good. I actually prefer the. No, you know what? I'm gonna say it. I prefer the if it's the Lorwyn artwork, I prefer retro border. I don't care if it's old or new, as long as it's like the original artwork. I'll take retro border every time. Also, the foiling on retros looks so good. Like if there's a foil, like for example, what was the example that we were talking about earlier? I think it was the Ponder. So Ponders before Time Spiral Remastered only had modern border foils. But now that it has retro border foils, I would take the retro border foils over original printing foil any day. I would give up the fish Ponder for the stupid Pokeball moons. So there was a successful Days Undoing from Aaron. Both players get a fresh 7. So Hootie looking like he's taking advantage of it. So we're gonna have 2 Black Saga Storm players, eh? Or the foil Thoughtseizes for a different deck. Birds of Paradise. Classic. Prismatic ending off the top for Aaron. Opposition agents are quite expensive now, eh? I remember like before all of us started like heavily playing Legacy, you could pick up one for like 15, $20. But they're like 30 to 40 now. We're gonna have 2 Black Saga Storm players, eh? Everyone's gonna be playing Helm. This is a terrible time to get my Tabernacle, man. This is a terrible time to play lands. Why is everyone playing mono black, man? Sucks for you guys. You guys have to buy Orcish Bowmasters, losers. Get wrecked. Terrible time for my footage. Who else is playing? Hootie's building. Oh, Black Saga Storm. Yossi. Yossi's helping me fund my Tabernacle. I don't know what's going on in this. Like, I don't know what's going on in this game. I don't know the life totals. Like, does the Clown Prince have any like other win conditions? There's an arrow in the graveyard. I guess that's a win condition. He looks like he's struggling to exile cards or find cards to put into the graveyard. Whoa. Oh, hard cast hard cast Atraxa. Is that a force of negation? It is. That's a grist. Okay. Snuff out. Endurance. So he could take one of each, right? So that means he could take Grist and Baleful Strix? Wow. Man. Draw 6? Yeah, this card does not belong in Reanimator, man. This card is so much better in other decks. And another creature if he had it. Why would he get another? Oh, because it's an artifact. Oh, yeah, he picked up the Endurance. Oh my god, that's so good. He gets Grist, Baleful Strix, and Endurance. Oh god. That's so good. Sorry, he plays Misty Rainforest Return. Attacking Teferi for 1. Alright, so I assume that the Clown Prince is just gonna get mad value from here, because if Aaron has to Caracas this attracts every turn, Hootie's at the point where he can just start drawing. Oh no, he just swords. Okay. So how does Aaron win from here? He still needs to find a way to win. So you see Force of Will, Scalding Tarn, and a blue card? Don't know what the blue card is. I think it's a Narset. No, Force of Will. Oh, Force of Will was the blue card. What was the other? What was the middle card? I didn't quite get a look. He plus to Fairy. Nice. Pass the turn. Yeah. Hootie can't interact with the Teferi play. So I think Aaron is looking for something like the Wanderer. Assassin's Trophy Teferi. Does he have the extra Force of Negation still? Hardcast Force of Negation. Alright. Pretty good, pretty good. He's got quite the hold on him here. Cast Grist. So this is a creature, so you cannot Force of Negation this. I should have told these guys to pull their mats straight to the edge of the table. I don't think he can do this, right? Is this not a Planeswalker? Oh, he exiled the Force of Will. Okay, yeah. I see. Oh, wait, no. He's supposed to Force of Will it, right? What does Grist say? Grist the Hunger Tide. As long as Grist the Hunger Tide is not on the battlefield, it's a 1/1 insect creature in addition to its other types. First, your Force of Negation is a negate effect, right? Counter target non-creature spell. So that is a game rule violation. I mean, it's still legal, right? Not okay. It's not legal, but he just needs to swap the forces around. He just needs to Force of Will, but then that puts a card into the graveyard for Hootie. Okay, we're just check. We're gonna. Oh, his name was like off screen anyway. Oops. This is going downhill quick. Downtown to Clown Town. So how did this Teferi die? Does Grist kill planeswalkers? Wow. Alright, so this has a different outcome. Oh, wait, no, he played a second Grist, so it's fine. What to do, what to do. Ponder comes down. So there's an Ice Fang Codal off the top. Abrupt Decay, Force of Will. Draws the Force of Will, I think. So cast Baleful Strix to draw a card. That's the Abrupt Decay. So I think he did end up taking the... Maybe he didn't. I didn't see 2 Force of Wills. Okay, so he drew the Ice Fang Codal, and I'm pretty sure the Force of Will is still on the top of his library. Flash in the Ice Fang. Draw the Force of Will, I presume. Yep. Draws a Snuff Out off the top. Now we're getting in the chip damage here. Man, Orcish Bowmasters look so good against this deck too. Not only does he draw so many cards, all of his creatures are 1/1s. Are 1 toughness. It's like the same problem with elves. I mean, you can still technically play elves, right? But you need to shift into the Fiend Artisan build because you can't pop off with Glimpse of Nature. Alright, Misty Rainforest. Drawing for turn, Mystic Sanctuary. I think it looks like a Mystic Sanctuary. It is indeed a Mystic Sanctuary. So ending the Uro. Does Hootie not have the forces in hand? I guess he just doesn't really care, right? It would be really nice to know what their life totals are at. There's too much glare for me to tell off of Aaron's notepad. Green Suns for 3. Is it fetching out another Uro? Or does he have another 3 mana creature? Endurance. So he might be out of Uros at this point. So Endurance is choosing to shuffle Aaron's graveyard. He says no problem. Takes the action. Hootie's deck looking kind of thin. Attacking for 2. See if we can see Aaron's life total here. Looks like he's at 9. I think he wrote down 9. But I'm not sure what Hootie might be at. Man! Okay, so it looks like Aaron is conceding. What was his last draw? Yeah, he draws a mountain. Okay, so I think Aaron is up a game. Or not Aaron, Hootie. So we'll do that. So I wonder what the sideboard plans are. I've never really seen this bug natural order list. Is this something that Hootie came up with, or is this like on MTG Goldfish or something? Seeing Aaron pondering some. Wait, what was that? Palace Jailer, Containment Priest, and are those Pyroblasts? Pyroblasts and Red Elemental Blast? I was about to say, is that Jessica's will? What? Why? What was that last card that he wanted to board in? I don't know what that is. I think he's taking out the Force of Wills, right? I think you cut Force of Negations before Force of Wills. If I'm gonna be honest here. Actually, no, he does have a lot of like the natural orders are pretty good. Natural Order and Green Sun Zenith are pretty decent. So it looks like he's pretty dead set on cutting 3 Force of Wills, a Supreme Verdict, and a Force of Negation. So the idea behind like sideboarding out the forces is this is a war of card advantage, right? And you're not really stopping. Like he has, I think like Aaron's thinking is he has so much removal that he doesn't really need the counter spells. It looks like force, negation, and a Days Undoing are for sure coming out. Looks like he has, and the Supreme Verdict. Wait, is this round 3? This is round 3. They just opened a pack. Did I queue it in the wrong order? Oops, my bad. I might have skipped to the end. I don't think it matters though. So presumably Aaron on the draw. Hootie's hand got Brainstorm, Force of Will, Force of Negation, and I don't know what. There's a polluted Delta in there for sure. I think that might be a Baseju at the end. But down comes Ponder. Tundra, Prismatic Ending, Flooded Strand off the top. And looking to pick up the Tundra. Tundra, Prismatic Ending, Flooded Strand on top. No. A Prismatic Ending, then Flooded Strand, then Tundra, so you can fetch and get the Tundra off the top. Oh, I should do life totals. Here, let's just duplicate this. Can I do this properly? Why won't it let me? God damn. Oh, Nope, that's his name. Yeah, I need this. Let's do that down here. Okay, so what's the life totals at? So Aaron has not fetched yet. It looks like Hootie has fetched once. I think. Oh, it changes both? Oh no. Why does it change both? Oh, it changes. Okay. No, I don't want to do that. Technical difficulties. Okay, so we're gonna, instead of using match score, so Hootie is up a game. Aaron's still at 20, I believe, and Hootie looks like he's now at 18. Actually, I'm just gonna run it back to the beginning so that I can keep track. Sincerest apologies. Yeah, okay. So, right here. So now we have life totals going. Hopefully I can keep them as accurate as possible. Aaron on the play. So we're gonna know the first few actions here. Ponder, and then he puts the prismatic ending on top, then flooded strand, then tundra on the closest to the bottom. Hey, Ofer, how's it going? It's pretty good. It was a long day, but get to work from home tomorrow. How would go with you? All right, turn one, Birds of Paradise. Getting that mana ramp. Fix the. Noise. Does that mean we can play again? It won't have any negative effect on the gameplay, will it? All right, so Aaron plays a Flooded Strand. Taking his time, so I don't think he needs to crack for that Tundra. He can just draw it. He plays a Brainstorm, draws 3. Looks like one of them was a Force of Will. Plays a Polluted Delta, passes the turn. So Aaron's going to be drawing a Tundra, playing the Tundra, and I think he passes the turn. So I think we're all caught up now. Hootie goes out to 18. Do you need to get a new Ethernet cable, or do you need to get a new adapter? Like, what got damaged? Was it the adapter or the cable? Or are you talking about the cable for the adapter? The USB end, the dongle. The Hootie draws a card, plays a Bayou. Untaps, Swords to Plowshares. Yeah, but what cable? The cable wasn't connecting until you swapped sides. I don't know what that means. I assume that you're talking about the Ethernet cable and not the dongle. Flash and Endurance. I think Aaron says that he's okay with it. Okay, so then there's nothing wrong with the Ethernet dongle, right? Wait, is it I might be going off of what J-Law's picture was on Google. Is it a does it plug into your wall like an outlet? I don't think it can though. Or like does it have a USB on one end and then the Ethernet adapter on the other? That would make it a dongle, not an extender. I don't know if there is an Ethernet extender. That would just be like a female port, right? No, this is not a dongle. This is an extender. I would consider this an extender. So then the extender is fine. It's the Ethernet cable that's fucked up. So Aaron at 17. Aaron playing a Teferi here. Does Hootie fight over it? So paying 1 life for Force of Will, bringing them to 17 all. Exiling Icefang Coatl. Force of Will back. Ooh. Committing to the Teferi here. Exiling Narset. Are we bouncing the Endurance? And then he's gonna fetch. So I presume that he's bouncing Endurance, fetch on the stack. Because he gets to draw a card. Or did he draw a card? Are those 2 cards in his hand? What's up, Wilmer? What's good? Were you guys gaming? Or did you just finish dinner? Nice. What'd you eat? What'd you guys have for big dinner? I need inspiration again. I'm always gonna need inspiration. Always. Baked chicken wings? Bruh. Now I want chicken wings. Maybe I'll go to Pizza Nova after this. Get some Italian honey garlic. Not honey garlic. No. Oh my god. Italian garlic parm. There we go. Yeah. But it's so expensive. Although I did just sell my guy's cradle, so nice. Munching on ice. What kind of drumstick? Is it chocolate filling or caramel? Did I buy the tabernacle? I made a deposit, so I haven't paid for the tabernacle, but I am acquiring one. Oh, this guy's a fudge man. I like it. Dude, do you remember when I ate the dog butt? When I ate the cheeks? You guys remember that? You weren't there? Alright, so I just edited through the video. It'll be posted on the YouTube channel later tonight. We ate the dog butt. Boy, boy, was it good. It was sticky. Yeah, it wasn't, yeah, it was powdered sugar. It had powder or granulated sugar on it. It wasn't like white powder sugar. Ooh, Jace the Mind Sculptor. Foil World Wake. Yeah, guys. Sub to the YouTube channel. youtube.com/@lazymtg. I almost said lazy jukebox. Don't worry, it'll be posted on the Discord later, or not. It'll be. I'll display it later. On break. Oh, let's go! Also, be sure to join the Discord, by the way. It in the about below the stream? Is it in the... I'm so confused by that sentence. Are you saying that it's in the about? Or are you saying... Are you asking if it's there? It's definitely not there. I don't think it's there. It shouldn't be there. If it is there, then I don't know how it... It's there? Wait a minute. That might not be the right link. I was pretty sure I hadn't set it up yet. uh... Wait, are you talking about the Discord or the YouTube? Oh my god, I'm paying less attention to the game. I don't think life totals have changed. Whispered the link? What the? Whispered? This link? No, okay. So there's two YouTube channels. If you want full VODs, I'll have to change that. If you want I don't know, should I change it? Okay, yeah. If you want full VOD recaps of like the streams, the YouTube link in this description in the about will take you there. But if you want individual matches and the one that I'm gonna be populating more often, it's YouTube/@lazymtg. So I didn't know that it was linked there. Have I missed Aaron losing life? I don't think I have, right? So I think he just gained 3. Oh, I might have missed a Swords to Plowshare somewhere. Oh god. I might have to... This is big uh-oh. This is big oof. Whoa! What is this featured viewer? What is that? Can everyone else see that? Can everyone applaud for joining PQ?
Holy cow!
Holy fuck.
This is gigantic.
Hey, thanks, man. Holy, that scared the crap out of me. That was so loud. Oh my god. I have to make sure that people can hear that on free sub. Do you have Amazon Prime? It was pretty quiet for you guys. Oh no. Okay, I'll up the volume for you guys. Oh, you did with Prime Gaming. Nice. College? Nice. Yeah, I'm gonna have to revamp all of the alerts too, because Wilmer definitely knows I got some crisp sound bites, baby. Took a lot of work. Had to do a lot of digging to find them. It was a lot of trimming and cutting. No, don't worry. Don't worry. It's nothing bad. It's just it's sick. It's super sick. Leovold? Wait. Is that card legal? Is that card legal? Maybe I'm thinking about Commander. How do you spell Leovold? The ALD? OLD? Leovold? Oh, it's okay. It's Bandit Commander. Each opponent can't draw more than one card each turn. Whenever you or a permanent you control becomes a target of a spell or an ability your opponent controls, draw a card. Noise. Okay, so I think Hootie just took 2 from the Palace Jailer. How big is Leovold? It's at 3/3. Why didn't he? Oh no, he didn't take 2? I think I screwed up the life totals. Okay, I'm gonna have to. I'm just gonna remove them. This returns to be a match counter. I will have to babysit camera next time and just make sure everyone puts it in the proper place, which is closest to the camera. Finished up Sebdar Jabari. Yeah, he was telling me about it, man. It sounds pretty strong. Seems like a good commander. I thought it was blue-white. I didn't think it was Esper. I was like, blue-white knight seems kind of weak, and then he's like, it's blue-white black, man. I was like, oh, the black actually makes a huge difference. Alright, Aaron attacking for 5. Plays a Flooded Strand. This is a completely different game. I guess Hootie not getting the early Euro triggers. So he's gonna gain another 3 life here. And then still during his turn, cast a Baleful Strix. So he doesn't get to draw a card, but Aaron gets a treasure. Aaron draws for turn. Looks like it's a dress down. Teferi tick up. Plays Island. And going in for Brainstorm. Draws Force of Will. Ponder Pyroblast. Ooh. Pyroblast real good here. Wait, he has to finish Brainstorm, right? Puts Caracas. Looks like he's debating if it's Force of Will on top. Caracas Force of Will on top. Play Pyroblast, destroy Uro. Yeah. Yup, we're still in the match. Unfortunately. So we're attacking for 5? Risking the Hull Breacher to the Baleful Strix. But he can dress down. There we go, yeah. Gets to draw a card off the dress down, which is the Force of Will. Hootie going down to life. Draws Caracas. I think he drew, draws Icefang Kodal. He's tapping 2 to play them, play the Icefang. So it looks like Hootie only has Natural Order attracts a Force in hand. So Aaron using all 3 treasure, hardcast Force. There it is. So I think it is now, it should now be 1-1. I think. If it's not, then something went extremely wrong. I kind of want to make a new commander deck, but I don't know what commander I want to play. Maybe I'll take a look at like the Lord of the Rings stuff. Because unlike you guys, actually, I guess you guys are included. Isn't it great, Picari? You get to watch the end of the match. We're on to game 3. Wait. Hey, wait, what just happened? What's up? I don't know how to pronounce your name. Is it Aver? Aver? Okay, I need to know, like... Alright, we're going on break. We're going on a quick break. Quick break. 5-minute break, so that I can relieve my bladder. I also want to find out what they said. If it's funny, I will play it. But something went terribly wrong because from my calculations, it was 1-1 and they only played 2 games. So we need to find out what happened. All right, we will be right back. Oh, that's not the right screen. There we go. All right, 5 minutes. Less than 5 minutes. Woo 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 woo. All right. Okay. So, uh, this way, right here. Wow, this is awkward. This is the new socials. Okay. So, if you want to follow the YouTube link that's in the about section, wait, am I muted? If you want to follow the YouTube channel that's in the about section, that channel is just for complete VODs. It is basically the archive channel. The VOD archive channel. Oh crap. My memory card was about to fall off my desk. But yeah. If you want the legacy individual matches and where I'll be like uploading more legacy based content or magic content, like specifically magic content, then go to this link. Pretty easy to remember, right? Lazy MTG. And then for any announcements, changes in schedule, general discussions, join the Discord. It's slowly being set up, but if you want to be one of the first, you can post there as well. I don't really post on Twitter or Instagram, but from time to time I do. But you can follow me there as well. Cool. Cool. Let us first set this up. We're gonna go with I guess we'll just use their names. Will Discord have the pings as I do? Yes. So, I didn't know that you were from ETB. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Yes. So, it will be automated. Eventually, what's gonna happen is I won't be posting individual, like personalized messages. Every time I go live, it will at everybody and notify everyone that I'm going live. Generally, I stick to my schedule of Mondays and Wednesdays, 7 p.m. Sometimes things come up and I will have to shift either one of the Mondays or the Wednesdays. I usually shift it to like the Thursday. But that doesn't happen often. But yes, welcome. Aver. Aver. I think I said that right. But yeah, I kind of felt I said this earlier, I kind of felt bad constantly self-promoting in ETB's channel, so I kind of want to move away from doing that. So if anyone actually does watch me from ETB, please join this Discord. This one right here. Join that Discord. And it'll have all the announcements and you can have discussions and everything. And then I'm sure if we do like cube drafts, I know Waveboy has been definitely wanting to do a vintage cube draft with his vintage cube. Yeah, I tried not to at ping, so I'm just like if anyone is like looking to see if there's a stream going on, then they can just stumble upon it, but I'm not trying to like bother anybody. But I don't know, like it's a personal bad feeling just to see me taking up an entire text channel with just me posting over and over again. Um, so I kind of wanted to just get away from that. Um, I guess like if it's like bigger events, so if I'm streaming like the 32-man Legacy Invitational, I might post again in there just to get like bigger, like more eyes watching. Um, but yeah, so larger events I might still like post in their Discord from time to time, but generally I want to be using my own Discord. So anything like it's also just easier for me if I don't have to post in like ETB, if I don't have to post in CBC, if I don't have to post in like Legacy of the North, and then like face to face, and then on Facebook, and then on Twitter as well. And I get just to consolidate all of the Discord channels into one. Um, it's a lot easier. So yeah, that'd be awesome. But yeah, please join the Discord if you can or if you want to. But yeah, I probably won't be posting in the ETB Discord in a while. In terms of stream, at least, it's like stream announcements. Okay, So we have, I think this is round 2, but maybe this is round 3. I think this actually might be round 3. Because I think I tell them to adjust the mats. Yeah, so this is Jeffrey versus Hootie. So Hootie we just saw was on Bug Natural Order. And I think Jeffrey is currently on Mono Black Helm of Obedience combo. So I think he's still working out the kinks and getting it exactly to where he wants the list to be. But he seems to be producing results. I wasn't able I realized that if I was playing the music, I like during the break, I wasn't able to figure out what the guys were saying. So we're all you're all going to be on Helm. Oh god. Why do I have to deal with so many mono black players, man? Is black really the strongest like color and legacy now? It can't be. It's the strongest mono color. Has mono black reanimator, has mono black helm, has mono black storm. It's pretty crazy. Do they seriously not have the icon? Okay. Both of them are wielding their swords now. Nice. Oh, yes, it's in frame too. Perfect! Magnificent! Magnificent. Alright, so we're starting off with the Thoughtseize. So we see Brainstorm, Atraxa, Swamp, Grist, the Hunger Tide, and Force of Will, Misty Rainforest. How many people showed up last night? I don't remember. I forgot to I wasn't feeling great during or after the event. So I kind of forgot to get the standings. Let me see if the companion app will. I think they closed the event, so I don't think I would be able to see it. Man, this companion app sucks. Why can't I see like my history of like played events? So bad. I want to say ETB post them. Yeah, I have them post them every Sunday. Usually I ask. Actually, no. Reese has gotten pretty good at like just posting them like automatically, which was super sick and super nice of him. But yeah. This is this. So this is not the ETB. This is at Cardboard Classics. So this was yesterday's. I opted not to go with the ETB footage just because we had a lot of repeat decks and stuff, and we have like the same player rotation going on recently. So I know like a couple people have been playing different decks here, so I opted to go with the CBC footage over the ETB footage. So him to Torok gets countered by Force of Will pitching Ice Fang. So he was protecting the Atraxa. Is there something else he was protecting? I'm very curious as to why he polluted or why he Force of Willed the him. Like he gets a more controlled 2-card discard. But if the other cards weren't worth it, then not sure why you would risk it. Because I think I would prefer an Ice Fang Total, right? Okay, so he wanted to keep the Grist. I forgot that was there. So he mills the 3rd Force of Will. But he does get a 1/1 insect. He didn't just draw Atraxa. I think when... Wait, did he? I think he had it in the opening, because Jeffrey Thoughtseized him. So there's Profane Tutor on Suspend for 2 turns. Gotta love the Mahjong dice. Grist making another insect. Wow, that is a lot of Force of Wills in the graveyard. I didn't realize that Grist made non-flying insects. There's an Abrupt Decay and an Atraxa in Hootie's hand. So now we got Hardcast Helm of Obedience. Not afraid because 4 Force of Will's in the graveyard, baby. Let's go. Now we're free to do whatever we want. Mills Arrow. Don't think that's what he wanted. Now we're getting in for 2. So now we're searching. I assume we're searching for Leyline. Leyline of the Void, is it? Is that what's gonna happen here? Does he have land Leyline? Did he search for Leyline? I couldn't tell what he searched for. So he plays Wasteland, activate Helm? No, he's okay. He casts Wasteland. Okay, so he's just checking to see if it's the coast is clear. So he Thoughtseize. I think. Yeah, I mean the Abrupt Decays can't hit either of his combo pieces, but wow. Okay, just strip him of everything. That should have been an easy choice from the Thoughtseize then. What did he tutor for? Was it a Dothy Voidwalker? Hey, Simpo. Is this the Legacy of the North gang? We're part of it. We are part of Legacy of the North. We are the northern part of Legacy of the North. So that community is so like pretty much heavily centered around face-to-face games in 401 that's in downtown Toronto. We're like kind of GTA-ish, so we're the northern part. So we play in Richmond Hill, Vaughan, Markham area, and then we also play at ETB in Newmarket. No sound at work? No worries. Um, you can always catch the VOD. It's always gonna be on Twitch, and then they'll be re-uploaded to YouTube. So it's mixed. we're kind of Legacy of the North. If you can't, I don't know. We'll see. You can replay the VOD, I guess. I don't know how you're gonna hear me saying that, but good luck. Okay, so if he tutored for the Voidwalker, it makes a lot more sense that he tried to get rid of the Abrupt Decays first. Alright, so that Dothy Voidwalker keeps up the thing. So I know if... So you might not have sound, but Simple brings up a really good point. We are part of the Legacy of the North gang, and I will be posting or advertising myself and the channels in the group soon. I just wanted to get everything kind of flushed out first. So we got the camera, we got the setup. I think everything's pretty good so far. Especially at Carbon Classics, we found a spot that has very minimal glare, at least for one setup. I know, like, there's nothing we can do about like the secondary footage that we get from Dave's and sometimes Fernando. We still have to work at finding a spot in um, Enter the Battlefield to find no glare. But yeah. So once I think I'll start advertising like like in June or July, sorry. Once I'm back from LA, I'll start like advertising it. Like I get a post because I also want to catch up on putting all of the stuff like the streamed games that we've done so far. I want to get that stuff up on the YouTube channel first, and then I have a few scripts going for like YouTube shorts. I don't know if I'm gonna make dedicated YouTube video content. I will most likely do that. Like the first kind of content I was like thinking about making is, especially when we go to Enter the Battlefield, we have 4 cameras running, and we have like a lot of games and footage that I don't show on stream. So a lot of the times what I might do, or what I was thinking of, is just like uploading those games if they're interesting and if they have no problems with them, is I'll just do that and voice my own commentary over it. That way I just have a little bit more control over things. Um Yeah. Soon there'll be like short deck guides and introductions and stuff because I really want to focus on having content of people interested in getting into Legacy. The problem is like I don't know if that community is very large. People that are looking for Legacy content generally are already playing Legacy and don't have a use for like deck guides or like sideboard guides and stuff like that. I mean, there's two pieces it can't remove, right? But Jeffrey opted to go for one that can get hit by abrupt decay, so I hope he realizes that he like if he goes for like ley lines, it can't be destroyed. Did he tutored before he thought seized, right? Yes, I think so. Because he tutored, played the wasteland because I thought he had the ley line, and then thought seized. So I guess it was kind of the safe play. It allowed him to do as many actions as he could in one turn. So it's probably the safer play. Excuse my sniffling. But yeah, I'm really excited because maybe I should stop playing like janky decks. Ever since I think it was 2 weeks ago, whenever Hootie ran his Clown Town Showdown, I don't think I've won a game. Actually no, I might have won a couple, but I've been on Lambs. Hey, thanks for the follow, Simpo. Is it Simpo? I feel bad saying that. I feel bad calling you that. Is it Simpo? There's no other way of like saying it. Simple one? Simple one? Simpo one. Yeah. Don't worry, we'll get new alerts soon. I've been using the same old alerts for quite a while now. I just don't know what like I have the sound bites, but I don't know what images I should put. Like what gifs. Should I just put me like freaking out about Justin? Justin and his goddamn non-matching narcomoebas covering the banana. Oh, maybe one of them should be banana. But I would need to get someone to animate a banana. Oh, that would be good, but I have no money. I can't hire someone to do an animation for me. Yeah, like you're spoiling it, Wolver. Delete. How do I delete this? No, this is reply. Moderators, shoot him. Ban this message. Stab yourself in the leg. Yeah, okay. That was the that was what the soundbite was gonna be for the banana. It's gonna be the animated soundbite. I don't know what to do for the other one though. Do you think we need to get an animated Johan like follow alert or sub alert? So Jeffrey draws a Leyline of the Void off the top, casting him to Turok, the go-to, the specialty, casting Force of Negation. So curious as to what he's protecting again. It's the same. Grist once again. Mill's Endurance to get a 1/1 insect. Alright. Draws a basic. Is that Shieldred's Edict? Ooh, sack a Planeswalker. Ooh, that's dirty. That's you gave him the sloppy jalopy, dude. Holy, what is that? What is that? Two